Welcome to Season 2 of Trap Talk.
Brought to you by Krieghoff.
Episode of Trap Talk brought to you by Krieghoff.
The choice of champions.
Hey, I like the choice of champions.
Like that? That's a new one, folks.
That's a new one. See, Ricky just gives me a new one every time, and sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. But Ricky, John asked us to do something a little different, so tell the listeners what we got for him today.
So we did a little shooting on the line with singles, hold points, foot positions, where we're looking, just kind of an array of things. It's going to be a good episode. It'll hopefully help out some people.
Yeah, there was some definite insights. I know we got into the feet positions. We talked a little bit about kind of how you do it and I do it, which is very similar. Yep. There's a little bit of differences, tiny differences in some things, but it was overall good, other than, we kind of did it on a few hours of sleep, so, we didn't necessarily wow anybody with our abilities that day, but I mean...
we broke every target on camera, though.
John is really good at talking us into doing things, guys. He says, hey, you guys are going to do this, and he pumps us up, and then we go and we do it. So, we don't have much say in the deal. We're just the talent into the show. John's the boss. So
that's right.
But it's going to be a good one, and with that being said,
let's get to the show.
With that being said, Trap Talk listeners, if you love everything about Trap Talk, please subscribe to our page. Also, throw some likes on the videos that you enjoy. It really means the world to us.
Yeah, comment on each episode. We read them. We respond to them. With that, let's get to the show.
I look good.
So for post one, your stance, you should be parallel, more facing the trap, but you want your feet parallel and about shoulder width apart. Don't get too wide, because then that promotes arm shooting, and don't get too narrow, because then you just get whippy. Get a good solid base. Now, you got to get that weight forward up on the balls or your toes like they're grabbing the concrete. Now for me, my whole point is actually outside of post one just a little bit. And that's from years ago when I needed glasses and didn't have them. It was easier for me to hold outside so my right eye could see the target. But one thing is, just keep your head down, see the target, and just drive right through it, okay? Follow through. Now we're gonna let Zach and see if he can do anything.
I hope I can hit these too.
I hope so too. With his nice new gold frame, Not bad.
So the main difference that I have, other than Ricky, is I'm a little bit inside. So I'm coming in and I'm holding a little bit more for the straightaway. For me, I don't have as much left eye issue, dominancy on that left side. So I'm holding in that straightaway. If I'm seeing it, I'm taking it off the barrel. If it cuts left, the biggest, most important thing for me is I don't want to throw the gun. So if I get the hard left, you have a tendency to throw the gun at it. I want to make sure I see it and then go.
Like you just did, though.
I hit it good, though.
I know you hit it, but you did get a little whippy on it. So you got to watch that. That's why I don't promote holding inside at all. I either promote the corner or just out, just attack, because you will get whippy like that.
Get a little fast.
Zach's got his new little pattern stock for the Wenig finally.
Yeah, so this is the first week with it, so we'll see how we do.
Yep. All right, now on to post two. Change the feet just a little bit. That's the Letitia
hit that one
Slinker
good.
smoke show right there.
You hit that one.
Didn't hit that one very well. You know why, Zach?
I
know why?
I was looking.
Zach, you're supposed to be paying attention. You're
I'm
supposed
not.
to be
I
learning,
can't
okay,
coach you.
Zach?
You're the coach.
Yeah, I know, but you're supposed to learn.
Yeah, well,
So I mounted the gun a little
offside.
higher, and I could feel it, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to shoot this to see if Zach will notice. But as usual, Zach's not paying attention.
See, even when he
It's
messes
okay.
up, he does it on purpose, people. He's the greatest.
We're having fun.
This is what happens
So now,
when you got two.
as I was saying, though, I changed my feet position, and all I did is you're just rotating a little bit clockwise. That's it. So if you're standing here at 1, 2, just a little bit clockwise. Now I move my whole point over to kind of be the back corner, straight up, and just a little inside.
Ah. Little move on the call.
Let's keep the gun still, Zach.
Hey, 9 cups of coffee are not good for shooting.
I don't drink coffee.
Well, I don't on days I shoot, but I was traveling today. Let's see. Ah.
That was
held
better.
still that
Now listen, folks, as you saw that, Zach shot made a good shot, but he was trying to look at the camera. See, he's trying to be a showman instead of a shooter.
Hey,
You know.
that one I held still.
So now over here to post 3. So post 3 at Tucson, we got a nice square box, okay? Perfectly square. So I take this corner and split the difference kind of right down the center. That way you can equally move to the left and equally move to the right. But I'm shoulder width apart, that weight forward and moving to the target. That's what best works for me.
That was a good one.
That was pretty good. Sorry, Zach, didn't mean to throw this
It's okay.
Fiocchi White Rhino at you. It's a good shot there.
Wasn't bad.
So the one thing with post 3 is, folks, is don't ever hold straight down the center. Either hold to the left side or the right side just a little bit. That way, if you're holding down the center and that target comes up, even if you're on the house like I am, you still, if you're making a little anticipation, that target comes straight up, you're up, and then all of a sudden your head pops up, hand stop.
Not good.
So hold left or right. I hold just a tad to the right.
I'm a righty. I hold right, just a little bit. Same thing, same reason.
Now let's see if Zach, Skeet Choke Nanini can throw something at us.
I will hit one. Ah.
That was good. Good follow through. Stay in the gun. Might have to improve his name to Light Mod maybe.
Ah.
See, he concentrated on that. He was trying so hard. He's like, I got to show him that this.
I got to hit
you
one
got a
harder
full in
than
today,
Ricky.
Zach? Zach, do you have a full in?
Yeah, I do have the full one.
He does, folks. Let me see. He does have a number 4. Oh my Lord. I didn't know you owned one.
Just for you, Rick. Just for you. It's RM special. Number 4.
To give him the tips, okay?
I was ready.
Your tips, yeah.
All right, so now on post 4, you know, if I'm here on 3, I'm just turning a little bit more. Sometimes, dependent, like Zach and I've talked on the show a lot, especially with doubles, you know, I'll tweak my stance depending on how the targets are. So if I'm struggling, get a little more to the right, I'll turn
Twist
a little
it.
bit more. And that's fine to do, folks. You got to find your comfort zone. If you can't find your comfort zone, you can't look at everybody else and say, I'm going to shoot just like that, okay? I show you a stance, like especially in my classes and stuff, on, hey, let's try to stand this way, but if you need to tweak it, that's fine, okay?
There we go.
So then my hole point here is pretty similar to post 2, where I'm kind of the back corner up, maybe a little left, just depending. So I kind of, so I'm moving the same distance equally, and that works for me. Now we'll see if Zach can reiterate stance and hole points. And good stance.
Ah, a little short.
Started to move just a little bit.
Just a little bit. A little move on the call.
Yep, that made you stop right there. Short shoot it, but you did break it.
Ah.
Now that was much better. See, same shot,
Yeah, just watch it.
and that's why you got to drive through it.
For me, the biggest thing that I focus on when I'm shooting really good singles is making sure that I'm not taking the targets in a bunch of different spots. You know, one down here, one up here, trying to keep everything a little bit more level. Right now, I'm just kind of popping orange right now, and I really want to get that target, let it come up just a little bit more so that I can smoke it a little harder.
As a typical trap shooter, there's always an excuse thrown in. I don't know.
It's just the truth.
Well, Zach, like at the Grand this year, I mean, you run 400 and what? How many straight?
I guess I was 75 on the first.
Yeah, 475.
Yeah.
So, and when you did that, you're shooting them now. Go back, because you were just shooting them when you saw them.
When I got to him.
To when you got to them, and that's the best way. Singles, you want to be deliberate, folks. Very deliberate. Not like riding it way out there, but you want to be able to see it and go, oh, there it is, and bang.
Yep.
There's more gun movement here than there is back on the 27-yard line.
Correct.
Okay. So really stay in that gun and keep that fall through going. I always use the term, see it, shoot it, fall through.
When I'm struggling, I'm shooting them quicker. And that's...
Yeah. Well, like we said, like I told everybody, like when you're doubles, you're shooting good, you go down to 1 and you start going pop, pop.
Pop, pop.
And that's the no.
Speed is my nemesis.
Speed kills. So here on 5, I always like to put the mic on the right side right here, okay? But here's my 4 stance. I'm just turning just a little bit. So I am shooting across my body quite a bit. But I got that weight forward and I can drive through that target. Barrel speed, I'm matching my barrel speed with the target speed. That's driving through it. Now what'd I do, Zach?
Well, you shorted it a little bit.
Yeah, but why?
I thought you were moving on the call just a little bit.
Just a little bit. That's
Just a little bit.
Yep, I haven't shot since November, no excuses, but this is our practice day. We're doing a little content for you folks to kind of show you what to do and, hey, what not to do.
What not to do. You seen that
That
good.
was a much, much better shot.
You seen that one real well.
But my whole point for 5 is I'm on the front corner here. I don't need to go outside. I hold right on that corner.
And I'm a little different than Rick. I actually do hold inside just like on 1. I pretty much mirror. I'm inside the house always, moving from the box. Down and in is where I feel most comfortable. Sometimes I'll come out bigger boxes, but I mean, it just depends how I'm feeling, how I'm seeing them. Ah.
Not bad.
Ah. Backside. But yeah, I mean, most importantly, like Rick said, just making sure that I'm holding still and seeing the target well, and not throwing it in a direction. I think there's a tendency to cheat to the right side on 5. There's a tendency to cheat to the left side on 1.
Yep.
And that cheating is going to cost you more than it's going to help you in the long run.
Yeah, you want to stay smooth. Be smooth. I'm going to shoot a few more.
That's better.
Yeah.
I like that. Whew.
Now that
was
the
a good one.
Lakeisha Slamper Smoke Show right there.
All right, I want to grit one.
I'll let you shoot one more. Hold on.
We're
out. We're out.
So we're moving on the collie.
Yeah.
Hey, you are still that time at least.
I was dead still. We out.
It's gone.
We gone.
Oh well.
It's a fun day in Tucson, folks. You guys ought to get down here.
Oh, I love Tucson. A little windy, but we're okay.
All right.
Yeah, we just gotta hold still, look at the bird.
Yeah.
Everything will be fine. Get back to being smooth. Sometimes first day you just get the shakes out of you, you know?
And I was just happy I hit one.
Oh, you hit a couple good.
I was just happy I hit one.
We got to take a minute and thank all of our sponsors because we wouldn't be here without them. This show is brought to you by Krieghoff.
Yes, Krieghoff. I've shot one since about 2006. Best gun out there. Balance, customer service, the people at Krieghoff, top notch.
Everything you need to know about a good shotgun, that's for sure.
Yes.
We got to thank Wenig Stockworks, Custom Gun Stocks in Lincoln, Missouri. Nice hat, Ricky.
Yeah, I love my Wenig. I broke hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hundreds with my Wenig stock. But in all seriousness, get a hold of Bobby, Luke, Bill. Get yourself a stock made. It'll change your shooting.
I want to say thank you to Remington. They've supported the show since day one, and they've supported me for a very long time. Made All-America team shooting Nitros and STSs for many years. And we also got to thank Game Masters. If you're looking for a gun, Ricky, you can help them out.
Yep, get a hold of me at Game Masters 2. Call me, text me, email me, send a smoke signal. I can get you any gun out there. We carry about every brand available in the trap, skeet, sporting clays. Even carry some hunting guns, some hunting rifles, whatever you need. We can.
I'm gonna have to try that smoke signal. I haven't communicated with you that way yet, but that sounds like fun.
You like that?
So for the next sponsor, Shot Tracker, we just seen them at Vegas at the SHOT Show, and they gave us some great insight on the product.
Yep, it's like having a coach on the end of your barrel. They got some new updates coming out that'll really change the game with the Shot Tracker, make it a little easier to set up. So get a hold of them, get yourself a Shot Tracker, and it'll help you.
Want to thank you to Shotguns West, Ryan Castani, for being our Pillas sponsor. Where do you get your Pillas from? They're doing a great job. They've got the new frames out. They're sleek, they're modern, and they look fantastic. Also, really excited about this year's new sponsor, Outlaw Engineering.
Yeah, Outlaw Engineering. It's owned by Randy Freston II, R2. I've known him and his family for years. His dad's past president of the ATA. He does a lot of engineering in the oil field business. So get a hold of him for all his engineering needs you got, and he can hook you up.
Big thank you to White Flyer, making a great target and a great product. We've been smoking those all over the country, right, Ricky?
Yeah, they came out with a new Eco Flyer this year. So hopefully we can get to shoot them at some shoots. I know we did a lot of testing on them, and they are an awesome target. So a little alternative to the pitch target. So
looking forward to trying that out. Another thing that I'm looking forward to seeing more of is SOS Clays.
Yeah, the SOS Clay software owned by Greg Pink, doing an awesome job. He's taken over the trap shooting world with his software. It's top notch. You know, get a hold of him for any needs you have in the shotgun world.
And last but not least, we got gun and trophy insurance. Rick, you got to tell me about that.
Yeah, you can get a hold of Cole or Larry Cushman, family-owned business, and they take care of all my needs on gun insurance. They also offer trophy insurance for all your wildlife trophies to insure them too, but top notch. Get a hold of them and they can hook you up. Literally, it's simple. Get online, gunandtrophy.com. You can get a policy going in, I think, less than about 10 minutes. Very reasonably priced.
That's awesome. Thank you to all the sponsors.